How to farm. The question is a simple one, but the answer can be anywhere from easy to complicated, depending on how much is possible with farming at this stage of the early access. But that is exactly what we're going to try and figure out today. And perhaps if we have enough time and my creativity doesn't completely abandon me, we might get around to building something pretty as well. But before we get started with checking out the farmer's workbench and sticking our hands in the dirt, there is something I need to get my hands on first. Greetings, Mr. Tetrabirds. Do you by any chance drop any medium height? I am guessing not, but I'm still in need. Nope, just raw wild meat and dark feathers. I'm sure you drop wild... No, not wild height. I need medium height. Friends, hi. How you doing, Mr. Black Wolf? You're doing great because you're trying to kill me. That's all fine, but I'm still gonna win this. I need all of your hide. Hello, doe. How do I shoot again? That's how I do. Please drop me some medium hide. I need a whole lot more. Yes, just keep standing there, please. Do ignore the skeleton. Oi, no running away. Nope, that's the wrong one. Friends? Oh, triple shot. Oh, and that's light height. Nope, not what I'm looking for. Oh, friends, I'm so happy that you already respawned while I just turned around. Normally I wouldn't be happy with that, but right now, very happy because you just saved me an awful lot of time of just mindlessly running about the place. Although, to be fair, when you're attacking me in a pack like this, I might be in a little bit more trouble. This is fine, this is fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. I am getting all my medium hide. I am honestly quite happy with how smooth that went, because I really was prepared to start running about the entire place, possibly going into the woods, getting myself into a whole lot of trouble. Also, most likely ignoring all of the structures that I'm seeing right here, right now. This looks like an encampment of some sort. I'm going to leave those for a little bit later. Oh my god, there is a lot to see for sure in our surrounding area. Dear oh dear. But farming focus. I have got all the height that I need, which means unlock a backpack when consumed. I will make one of those. Yes, please. Thank you very much. How does this then work? Unlock backpack when consumed. Your backpack capacity has now increased to 9. Meaning right here. Toggle backpack. Okay, that's interesting. I was kind of hoping the inventory would just grow by a similar amount, but that is nice. Which makes me wonder, if we place our arrows in there, can we still shoot our bow? We cannot shoot our bow if our arrows are inside of a backpack. But at the same time, we can just stuff all of the food that we need right over there if required, and then we can easily pick it back up. It's extra backspace that we desperately require if we start looting all kinds of stuff. But that means farming. We have got ourselves a farmer's workbench used to craft farming accessories and animal feed. Again, I do not know how much of farming is in the early access. I mean, we do have got, let's see, we have got some carrot seed bags and some corn seed, which is wonderful. But what about you then? Also, we need the furniture workbench as well. Use to craft furniture, storage and decorative items to personalize your home. I will take one of those, thank you very much. And the farmer's workbench as well. Wonderful. So for the time being, I guess we'll put you there and... Perfect. Fits like a glove. Alright, so, let's take a quick look at what we have with the furniture workbench first, while also picking up the moss that we just dropped. And that goes right here. Wonderful. Okay, furniture workbench. We can make all of the decorative chests, and the more memories we unlock, the more we get. Right now, small dark temple chest, spooky. Small bamboo chest, which means we need bamboo logs and tropical wood planks in order to create something like that. Dead wood planks for a small ancient chest. I got a feeling I won't be creating those for quite a while. Even the dark wood planks. I mean, I like how this one looks, but we need to go out there in maybe the next episode. Try and see what else we can find in the world. Because adventure is out there. Meanwhile, Quebec bed. I mean, I could use a bed. Sure, I'll make a bed just so that I can quickly advance the night if required. This is indeed my bed. Yes, wonderful. And let there be daytime. Adorable. Yup, daytime indeed. Glorious. And what else have we got? So dress normal beds. Bamboo bed. Great. Light sources. Ancient candles, bamboo candle, normal candle. Ooh, requiring copper. You requiring 4 iron ingots. Okay, some of this stuff is gonna be rather expensive. That one is cool. Oh, there's certainly a lot possible right here, right now. Yeah, I'm going to have some fun with decorating in the future. We have pottery, red sandstone, clay. Okay, so we probably need to go to a desert in order to get the clay, and then we can recolor it with all kinds of petals. Alright, bolt of wool. Great, we need that in order to then craft white cloth. And that is then coming from black cloth that you need to craft into grey cloth. Interesting. And we have petals. If we have yellow petals and with cotton we can make them white. White petal, white petal, white petal. Okay, so yellow petals are the most important in that case. Cross trestle. Again, needing clay. Could be beautiful for decorating. Making walls. Cool. Miscellaneous. Oh, wait, are those the... Are those these doors? Yeah, those are... We can make our own big, massive doors. I like the idea of that. Yeah, that would be cool. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. And we have seasonal stuff. Well, certainly fitting. We need pumpkins. And how do we get those? With you. Let's see. Farmer's workbench. Animal feed? No, just feedback. A bag of animal feed. Some animals might be lured by this. I do not know if breeding is in the game, but that would be useful for that. A crude hoe. Used to till dirt or grass. Well, let's instantly make that, as we will need that. Surely. Empty watering can. Fill with water to use on crops. Watered crops grow 2.5 times faster. Sure. Wooden bucket. That's where we make those. Can be filled with water or use to milk cows. Yes, please. I'm going to use a whole lot of iron. Crude shears can be used to shear sheep and harvest various foliage. We'll make one of those as well, especially considering the fact that we now know that we will need... Where were they? Yeah. Probably gonna get wool scraps, turn those into bolts of wool, and then have all the cloth that we require. Cool. Capture crate. Use to capture small animals in order to bring them back to your home. Oh, we need a lot of essence of life. Yeah. Copper hoe, iron hoe, thorium hoe. I like the green. Chicken coop requiring workbench tier 5. I would like to know more about that. Fishing trap, I would like to know more about that as well. Fish bait, wild. I definitely want to know more. Fertilizer bag. Can't do any with that. We can get seeds. Sunflower seed bag requiring sunflowers and essence of life. And sunflowers are going to give you the yellow petals that you need in order to recolor all the petals and get all of the wool colors. Sunflowers are important. We can make wheat seed bags and lettuce seed bags. And we plant those. That's wonderful. That's our way to get more essence of life as a result. We can make trees. Okay, this essence of life really is important. Apple sapling. You need a greater essence of life. Okay. And a greater essence of life is 100 normal essence of life. Yeah, essence of life is very important. Oh, and when you upgrade... If you upgrade your farmer's workbench to tier 2 by having some lettuce, by having some wheat and 50 essence of life, you will be able to sell the wheat that you get from farming into more essence of life together with the lettuce and keep the cycle going and going. Nice. Giving us a sneak peek at potatoes being the most important thing in life. And onions. And rice. Makes sense. We have got stone planter, Stefan planter, Farron planter, bamboo planter that we can't make just yet. Could be cool for something like a greenhouse, perhaps. And we can create piles of sticks. Oh, this is wonderful. The essence of life really be important, so I think we better get started on this kind of stuff. Rope. Rope. Let's do it plant fiber then, right? Oh yeah. Alright. I'm really gonna have my fun with this. So this then means you can create grass. Oh, you can create any type of soil block. Gravel with any kind of rubble. Oh, that's great. Still a lot of resources required, but... Oh, this will be great for decorating. I haven't found red moss yet. Don't know how to grow that either, but... Yeah. This is good. Okay, so... Well, let's try and get things started then. I am currently not using this space here. I will be using it in the future. This is not going to be where our farm is, but for the time being. I guess this will work. Let's see. We haven't watered anything yet. I don't need my crude hatchet right here, right now. We just go over here. We don't need the bow. Carrots and corn. So we just use that like this. Great. And then we need water. Where do we have water? We have water a decent bit out, so let me see. A bucket involved. And we had our river over here. I kind of wonder... I'm trying to think of a story surrounding this place, and I'm currently thinking, okay, we have the mountains over here, water seeping from the mountains, flowing through the Forgotten Temple, and then stopping right here. Yet the line is sort of continuing over here. I'm thinking underground river. Perhaps that's not a real thing, but... I like the idea, the underground river flowing through underneath here, and then going all the way to the ocean. Or possibly a massive lake? Not entirely sure, could be either. But that would actually make this spot over here possibly perfect for a farm. Just with a little bit of lore reasons. And likewise, I have been running past you for quite a bit now. Harvest mature weeds. And that gives us essence of life. That's 4. That's great. Alright. Well, in that regard, we can get even more essence of life that we need. But right now, I need water. Which also means I probably want to get 2 buckets of water. Just so that we can try and create the... what's the name? Everlasting source of water? Minecraft logic. Ah, the dried up river. Well, here we go. We've got our water. Hi, little fish. That is not what I had in mind. Oh, there's no infinite water. Oh, there's no infinite water. Okay, that partly kind of sucks, because that means wherever we go, wherever we take away water, we're going to leave a bloody big mess. Because it's just going to look ugly like this. I mean, on one hand it makes sense. Minecraft never made sense in that regard, but... What about you then? Do you also take away the water? No, you don't take away water. The watering can does not take away water, but likewise we can't use that to refill. So, we're learning. I'm not entirely sure if I like the water mechanics. Alright, our crops are slowly growing, which means... Water, 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 water. Wonderful. You all grow. I need my essence of life. And in the meantime, let me figure out whether or not I can make something to keep the water in and have it look at least a little bit decent. Alright, let's see. Let's have you like that. I really hope this water is not going to just flow through this. Come on, just stay. Right there, perfect. And by any chance interaction with trapdoors? Oh yes. And you don't ruin my crops, great. If you can just stay in there, wonderful. Then I have a way to refill. Little water buckets. Alright, we need more crops, for sure. Give me more seeds. If we want to upgrade this farmer's workbench, we will need the lettuce, so let us get some lettuce. And just so that we don't go entirely mad with our storage over here, you will do just fine for now. Hello, little carrots. I know nothing about farming, but that looks good. There we go. All water to grow faster for me. I won't be able to use the corn, but the essence of life coming from that will be very useful to me. So, while we're busy anyway, let's slowly expand this little area. This is, again, not going to be the area for our farm that I have in mind right here, right now. But this will be the perfect kickstart to make sure that we can do more in the long run. And... dear oh dear, does the hoe take a lot of durability damage from just this. I mean, it is just a crude hoe, but at the same time, yeah. Oh, and there's also something we need to actually test, because that is actually very important. Can we trample? Can we trample crops? Let's trample a carrot. The answer is a no, and I love it. And break. There we go. Alright, we don't need the crude hoe that badly, but that does make me wonder. Show me. Workbench, we no longer have enough iron ingots for upgrading this. I would like to get a salvager's workbench, because I have a feeling we can make rubble with that from stone, but perhaps we use salvage stuff. Maybe we can break down our broken tools, get some resources back if required. Let's put you in here for the time being. I mean, I do like that idea. Like, what could we get back from a scrap mace? Maybe we can get iron back from certain weapons that we don't use, like the scrap sword. There are possibilities. But for the time being, one more additional crude hoe certainly can't hurt. And hello, rain. Would the rain also water the crops then, perhaps? I mean, that would be a cool interaction if the rain also affected that. But yeah, for the time being, this is growing. I don't have anything else to do right here, right now, because I don't have any more Essence of Life that I can use. So I will harvest you, always. Let me start mapping out what I would like to do in regards to a little bit of a farm. And I walk away for just a few seconds and you look glorious, mature corn. Let me put this away for the time being. We don't exactly need this right here, right now. That will do. Show me. 6 essence of life. I will gladly take that. And you will give me 6 as well? No, 4. Various amounts. And that is great. Alright, more seeds. And into the watered soil. I was going to say the soiled water, but no. Into the watered soil you go. And you do. Great. This will work. And just a little bit longer for you. With a bit of luck. It is all about the weeds and about the lettuce right now. I will wait for you to grow. I'm gonna see if I can find some more weeds out in the wild. Friends, you're not supposed to be here. Please, shoo, this be my home. Thank you. Goodbye. Because I see weeds. Oh, wonderful. That is actually giving so much more essence of life than I had in mind. Look at you growing so wonderfully. I do wonder if there's a random grow chance to these things or if it's just on a timer, and likewise. Lettuce, do please grow quickly because I would like to upgrade my farmer's workbench. Also in regards to when it comes to building and whatnot. When it comes to wood and stone, cobblestone and whatnot, possibly copper and maybe iron ore if I require it. I will gather that just off camera, because yeah, having a mining session like in the last episode is wonderful. Ooh, a little bit of lag spike, great. Having a mining session now and then is very wonderful, but too much of a thing is also maybe too much. Plus, I do want my resource and I can't have every episode be filled with a mining session because, oh dear. Should I find something very interesting though, like the whole goblin mining encampment and whatnot underground, I'll be sure to save that footage, if required. And of course I look away and you grew mature lettuce. Wonderful. Okay, there is a random chance and there is a random amount of essence of life. I require more lettuce. I really require more lettuce. Let us grow for me. Nice and strong. Do whatever you need to do. And I'm sure we will get along. Great. Now as we wait for the rest to grow, as I mentioned, I'm thinking, if we were to build a farmhouse perhaps over here, I'm thinking we keep the main road leading directly over here, possibly leading south all the way through the ruins or beside the ruins towards the sea. We have the future for possibly a fisher's hut and whatnot, especially with those fishing traps that we can now make. But that means farmhouse somewhere around here, maybe farmland around here, perhaps. Make something work, but that certainly means we do need to get rid of you. You are a beautiful tree, but you're just going to get in the way, I'm afraid, so goodbye, my friend. I'll try and keep the one inside of our base standing. I mean, that one is just lovely right here, right now. I have no reason yet to get rid of it, and likewise, a little bit of light can't hurt. Thank you. Let's see if I were to... We need this on this level. I could be placing some extra dirt. Let's see where I want to have the start of this house. I say we want to keep the farmhouse a little bit away from the main wall, meaning perhaps here. Then I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would give us decent enough space. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Great. Just a square. No worries there. Then perhaps... I'm not super creative. I'm mostly going off of gut feeling. Normally I would just follow a tutorial online somewhere, but this is brand new territory for me. Let me think. If we make you 1, 2, 3, 4 high, and do the same everywhere else. This will work. And then if we add, not you, but you. Wonderful. And a little farming break in between of building. Hi. Let us seed back eternal. We did... With the memory system, there was something about eternal seeds, right? Wheatback seeds eternal. Okay, so you can get those from just farming yourself. And then that is permanent? I guess? I mean, it's glowing. I do like that. Let's place you right over here. Make sure you're watered. There we go. Certainly glowing. Alright, we're gonna figure out what happens with you then. Let's fill in these walls while we're at it. Make sure that this is all looking the way that we want it before we start slowly trying to make a roof. And although the amount of beech logs I have currently is very limited, and I really need to go out there and chop some more of those trees, I have seen these for a while now, and I'm really looking forward to using those. So, let's try and focus on one side of the house. Let's make a few of these. Hopefully that will work. We'll try and make it work. Perhaps as long as we finish one side. I want to have a second structural beam. So how about we do that perhaps? Same on the other side. Oh, how I love that climbing function. You go right over there, then we can get rid of you as well. Honestly, I envy the YouTubers who are very great at building on camera, because oh my god, this is bloody difficult. Let's see. They have a bit of a point out. We can rotate this, right? Yes. If we do that, have the same on this side. Rotate. There we go. I want to have a little bit of a side roof, so that means can we do that? Yeah, this will work. This will work. And then we need to go up higher. We need to go up higher with the beam across. Let me think. Big one like this, perhaps. Oh, I'm liking that flow. I'm not liking the lag. More structure. We could go even higher. We could definitely go even higher. And perfect. Yeah, and then we need to slowly or quickly go all the way down. Logs all the way. It's not perfect, but perhaps. Let me see. What if we add a secondary road to this? Can we make that work? Oh, we can. And, ooh. What if we get rid of you? And make you go further down like that. And we have that popping out. Perfect. I like that. I like the look of that. Here we go. Absolutely perfect. Up here, I guess. Okay, you place a little bit strangely. But that's fine. That's fine. It's still missing something. It's definitely still missing something. It's missing the upper crossbeam. Oh, and perhaps, oh, perhaps, yes. Oh, I do like that. Yeah, I do like that. I think this is starting to take shape. Yeah. And then on the inside we just need something like planks. Oh, I feel I like where this is going. And there's always a little bit of crop harvesting in between. And show me, Eternal, what do? You instantly replant. That is great. Oh, and I'm afraid I have ran out of beech logs entirely. I've got these 3 final ones remaining. That's not great. It means I'm gonna have to go out and chop some. But we can grow beech saplings. Growth time is 5 stages over 2 days. Which means I'm relatively curious. I can't assume anything, of course, but assuming it grows in multiple stages, I don't think we can do the basic thing of Minecraft where you place them in just a block of 4 or an entire row. Because if it's gonna grow in stages, that means it's probably gonna interrupt itself. So we can experiment later if required. But for the time being, let's just place them pretty far away from one another. I guess we can try and place one on the corner area over here. Maybe as a tiny bit of experimentation to see if that influenced the growth in any way. But hopefully, this, in the long run, will give me quite a bit of wood. Which in the meantime means I definitely will need to go out to chop some trees. Where? That I do not know. Probably up north. Probably up north. I mean, that's a place where I won't look all that much. I hope. Maybe. Let's chop some trees. Oh yeah, I really think we got something here. And to maybe make the lower part stand out a little bit more. Bottom 2 rows. And to add just a little bit of variance to the wall itself. Yeah, I do like the look of that. Then we have room for possible windows once I figure out where to place a door in this entire situation. And then all I need to do is figure out the rest. Well, I think I'm going to try and do that in a little bit of silence. Because, again, building while commentating, it is surprisingly difficult. But from this view, yeah, I do like what we've got going on for a little farmhouse. Time to get to building the rest. And my trees, how are my trees doing? In the meantime, they are slowly growing. So right now, if I were to chop them all down, except for you, I think we would just get sticks. Do I have my shears? I do have my shears, but they are inside of the chest. And of course, the normal farming round going on, because we need all of this essence of life. Oh, yeah. I am very happy with how this turned out. I might add a little bit of a extra little hut on this side, perhaps. Just to make it a little bit less square, but overall, I do love the fact that the whole climbing up stuff, it makes building a whole lot easier, being able to jump up 2 blocks. And I added a little bit of variance right over here, just make this feel like a little bit more supported. And I love this. I love this quite a bit. Again, it is not perfect, but it is perfect enough for me. And it gives the perfect foundation. Again, I can imagine the road leading us to here, all the way through, towards the water, all the way in the horizon. We'll have an entrance right over here, with maybe a little house over on this side. Some windows to the sides, perhaps. On the back here, an exit leading us towards the grand farm that we're gonna build. It will all be glorious. And in the meantime, our trees, how are our trees doing all the way in the distance? Slowly growing stage by stage. I'm going to plant more and more of them, make use of all the essence of life, so that I will have a proper supply of this beech wood, because it is rather difficult to find at some points. But yeah, this will grow nicely. I wonder how big they will get in the end, but that will surely supply us with enough wood. And then one final thing to check. Of course, harvesting all of our glorious crops, with some that haven't fully grown yet. Interesting. But quickly ignoring that, farmer's workbench, we can upgrade you. I definitely don't want to use this beech log. I really require this, so let's just add this over here. I do not know how the pulling from stuff actually works if we do it like that, but you upgrade, which allows us... I'm surprised oak saplings all the way at workbench number 4, but carrots, corn would require a greater essence of life to upgrade it even further, but that allows us now to grow carrots and corn, costing 3 essence of life, so certainly also probably granting us more in the end as well. We need normal lettuce back for this. I mean, that will save us in the long run. Yeah. And now we can make a fish trap. We can use a capture crate. Ooh, that will be very useful. Again, I want to do a whole lot more. I want to make a barn with animals at some point in time. Just that we have got a little bit of farm going on. I need to get myself some sheep so that I will have a very steady supply of wool for all the wool blocks that I want to use. I eventually will need to get a chicken coop, because I have somehow obtained 2 eggs. I have no clue where from, but I got them, so yeah. What do I use them for? No clue. No clue in the slightest. Perhaps eventually with the chef stove? Did we ever make a chef stove? I don't think we did. Well, let's quickly make you then as well, so that we have a little bit of a view of what is going to be required. And Oh, that's such a mess. I'll place you here for the time being. It'll work. Okay. Mushroom skewer. Ooh, that's a health regen too and a stamina boost too. I mean, the mushrooms are hard to get. The berries are not. Assuming this is just using any type of fruit. Fruit skewers. Very good. And what else can we make? We can make bread if we have dough. We can make popcorn for corn and salt. No unknown items. Well, there's certainly a hole that we can do. Cheese without any milk, but we need to get ourselves cows in the future. But barn business, an issue for later. For now, I am just going to get myself comfy. I'm going to continue growing crops. Gather all of the essence of life that I can get. Slowly expand. And work on some plans in my mind as to how I want this actual farm beyond here to look. Because, yeah, considering the amount of crops that there seemingly are. If I can get over here, thank you. With the amount of crops that there are and the amounts that we have yet to discover as well, which also means we certainly would have to return to the memory zone in a little bit, because I got 20 memories in total. Also, apparently I found a gillfish or something, blue gill? Unsure, but yeah. There's a whole lot of stuff that we can farm. We need to make a whole lot of space as well. But for now, the question was how to build a farm, how to farm. I think we pretty much succeeded.